Right, click on it. Alright, so first and foremost, I want to give our praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakodash. We say double and say apostles and elders are brave Muslims as well. Our teachers, our apostles in the truth. We say salutations to all the Akim, the pushing on the truth and say day in and day out. You know, constantly in season on season, we say Shalom.
Shalom.
And once again, we also did the prophesy. Don't follow this wicked kingdom and bring all the prophecies according to the scriptures. You understand what we're saying? Because we live in a time of rapid prophecies playing out day by day. You understand? We seen Jake waking up. You had the instance with the Canaan this week, where he come out and he was talking on the podcast stating that he said that Bash the Ashkenazi, he said that Bash the white people, and calling them savages and so forth. Which would they really are? What they do, they kidnap, they steal, they rape, they whatever it is in the play to them, that is what they do. Then he come out and say that the true Hebrews were, the true Jews were black. And eventually he went and he lost his biggest show, which was Wild and Out. He had it for over 14 years, 15 years, he lost that. And they're just speaking facts. They're just speaking the truth. All the time he was teaching, I'm going to show you something, all the time he was teaching about, the black man, this black, and as he mentioned, the true Jews are blacks, what are they doing?
Anti-Semitism.
Yeah, anti-Semitism. They cut off his show. He had a next talk show he was supposed to go and deal with. They put it on to next year. He come out and he take down his post, he take down his video, whatever it is he do, and he keep on apologizing to these people, and what people are saying, we are apologizing for. We are apologizing for, it's just facts is speaking. That is just one. You see Carmelo Anthony, you see Fantasia, you see T.I., plenty, Ice Cube, all these are, celebrities and all these are people who underneath talking about the true Israelites being dark skin, being the Latinos. You see the Latinos, we can only see the natives coming back to the true heritage and so forth. You see that great awakening. You understand? You seeing it. You understand? You see the word going. We remember the video with the video with the fellow from like in the Philippines, one of these Asian countries, and he was talking upon the name. He's calling upon the name of Hashem Yahushai.
And he was referencing the other name, he went for the satanic name and
yes.
If I can say that show you how them men carry men of the Lord. Because you see, as how you say, as soon as he realized all these shows cut, he started to apologize to them.
Yeah.
You understand? The scripture say, as soon as persecution arise for the word's sake, they're offended.
Yeah.
They can't stand for the Lord. And they start to lose things because of it.
Yeah.
They just want to go back.
He said, notice he go lose money, and that is the basis where they focus on.
That also shows who controls it.
Yeah. But that facts. People,
If you want to show, just make a wrong comment.
and people, you see, with that one situation, right? There's so much things that you watch and see play off. Like for instance, you see, like how you say, you get to see who it is in charge. Because just like that, in that instance, they wipe out the show. Just so, 15 years of hard work you're paying. 15 years of creating, bringing in new stuff, thing.
One comment
you make, gone.
And he collaborations with Nickelodeon, eh? Real thing to take it from.
Yeah, real thing to take. Yeah, can. Real thing to take it from. And that is just as we say. It goes to show you who in charge. With them like, they like to sing in the songs, we bought stuff, we own our own stuff. They don't. This is not what? This is not our kingdom.
Because I always mention to people, all the millions that Jay-Z make up at this, or LeBron making last one, who writing their check.
Yeah, that's like bottom.
Somebody writing their check. And that's the thing. For me to pay LeBron or entertainer or sports or a singer or something. Somebody above you writing your check. Who's that person writing your check? I don't understand that. And you just in the forefront, use the showroom, use it for that glass showcase. But behind is people who really...
They put you on the front line, but the men who behind is the ones who are really in charge.
Really running everything.
Even with that, they must see forefront. They must see image. They must see image. If JC make $1 billion, it has somebody make 10 times that.
Behind
You
the
understand? Be quiet.
But I was always saying too, how come the Forbes magazine never showed the Rothschild and Rockefeller? Them never make it.
Yeah,
They choose to keep their name out of that. You cannot recognize them and that, but they surpass everybody.
Yeah, that's a good point.
You
You're
know?
always saying,
Yeah.
you're always saying,
this is number one. And
this one is
10,
number one and
and this one who wants to focus top 5, but you never hear them.
Yeah,
Who
and-
actually own them.
Yeah.
But-
I remember this guy, so like Michael Jackson, when he gave a speech on stage before he did die, and he
Before they
was
kill him.
talk about Sony.
yeah, he was told, man say he generated billions of dollars for Sony, you know, billions of dollars.
Yeah.
So imagine if he had all that money that he could have made here in an amusement park. Imagine the kind of money
That-
the
that-
record
that-
labels
that-
actually make off of him. When you think about it.
But he only get percentage of.
Yeah, he is only got
He
percent.
only get a percentage.
And what you kind of money he play with that percentage, right? Michael Jackson played real money with that percentage, right? And just imagine at any instant they could have seized the assets
Under any false accusation.
and any false accusation. I'm just
You're fucking out there.
Yeah.
Oh, you were this little boy here.
I'm gonna bring a scripture. This is Micah chapter 2 verse 10. It says, "Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest,
Yeah.
because it is polluted. It shall destroy you, even with a sure destruction." So yeah, so this is not the rest. And Jake need to realize that this is not the rest. This could never be rest because this is not what. This is not the kingdom. You understand? They see who control and who leading this place. They see who running it. That was it. 15 years of hard work. 15 years of hard work just went down the drain. You know, this in an instance disappear because you make one statement.
The same collaboration with Nickelodeon was up to about 20 years.
Yeah, because he was dealing with Nickelodeon since he was a teenager. You understand? So just imagine you make all the time, and that just to show you that just also proves that Esau know who the truth.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
also goes to prove that Esau know the truth.
And the truth
Because
is
at
really
the-
offend.
Yeah, the
Because
truth
if
offend.
that didn't offend them, they would not do nothing. They would just leave it as it is.
Yeah, like no.
See, just talking, just leave it as
And just like that, for the month before, he was protesting, he was doing this, he was sticking on for the black man thing. As he mentioned the truth, they cut him off. They cut him off. I think even the podcast, the radio show he was doing, like where he made these statements on, they take that away from him too.
But history shows that a lot of other celebrities as well, years going by, that they do one comment, and then you'll never hear them make a next movie again, you'll never hear them make
Yeah.
a next one.
Yeah,
They just,
like
It's right them out.
like for
Put them in
instance,
back shelf.
I think it's Ice Cube. Ice Cube, the comments he making, right? The statements and he making right now. They literally want to blackball him right now. Where to a fact, he had also come on the Twitter page and say, yo, my account not hacked. It's not hacked. Right? My account not hacked. He says, this is me talking, but he was talking about we being the royal people, you know, and so forth. There is things he was stating on the Twitter.
so they come up with this thing, they say that, and he that he say.
Yeah.
Because they know certain celebrities have a big following, a fan base, and they don't want, because, as I say, they plant one little seed. So if that one entertainer,
People will believe it.
they can have a big fan, million of them. If you start thinking, the people will start to look at it, they start to go and do research, and all of a sudden, boom. So you know what? They'll just cut them. And, you know.
And that's the thing, you know, the Lord will use people to spread forth that knowledge, to spread forth that. The Lord could use anybody he pleased to do.
And you can't stop it.
Yeah, you can't stop that. You understand? You can't stop that. But it just goes to show that they know the truth now, by that they know, hey, that way he's now saying it's facts. You understand? But just because that he's so embedded into them, that everything that he do and everything that he own, they have a play in it. You understand? They have a big place, so they're cutting them. Just like that, alright, just like that, they know where to hurt him. They know how to hurt him. By touching this one, the money.
So one time,
That's what they do. They touch him money.
and the next thing too, if you're already conformed to this system thing, it's very easy for them to pull it back in. Let's just say like as when you say it's very hard for a rich man to
Yeah, then the kingdom, man.
right. So because if you're holding forth to this world, which is, I know what this will have to offer. It's very hard to let go. It's very hard to let go.
You know how that going get? That's the scripture.
Same one. So bring it up.
It is the Matthew 19. I'll start from I'll start from 18, right? Matthew 19, start from 18. It says, say it unto him. It say which Yahushua said. It say, thou shalt do no murder, thou shalt not commit adultery, thou shalt not steal, thou shalt not bear false witness. Honor thy father and thy mother, and thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. It said, the young man said unto him, all these things have I kept from my youth up. What lack I yet? Yahushua said unto him, if thou wilt be perfect, go and sell that thou hast, and give to the poor, and thou shalt have treasure in heaven, and come and follow me. And thou shalt follow me.
Yeah.
And come and follow me.
Yeah.
And that is something that they can't do. They can't go and give up everything they have.
You can imagine your face.
Yeah, when you realize money started dip, like gosh.
Yeah, and that's just right. As he started to see, he started to get cut off from certain things we do. You want to apologize one time. Sorry for making them comments, you know. sorry for making that statement. Sorry for doing this.
Give me back my money, daddy. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
you know.
All eyes are next way how they sell their soul. Because
Yeah.
if you go and tell the truth, but the Most High and who the real Jews are, who the people are. And also they come back and say sorry for saying that. You actually condemn yourself there, because one minute you're saying the truth, and if you're saying sorry for saying the truth,
Yeah.
which means you're going back to the lie.
Sell his soul, a man sell his soul and gain the world. And just come like you're selling over your rights. Then, you're controlled by them. You understand what I'm saying? You're controlled by them. The things that they do, the things that they say is controlled by them. Selling your soul right there. You understand? To what? To gain the world? To gain things that are going to be destroyed? To gain things that are going to pass away? You understand? To gain things that are going to be what? Melt? You understand? Pain is strength to know what the paper dollar. And I just to show you the level of where Jake is. Just, and something just like that, he said, I apologize, he take down the statement, what are you doing that for? What are you doing that for?
The scripture say, cast two masters.
Yeah, and that's what I have here. I'll bring it after. But go ahead.
It say, but when the young man heard that saying, he went away sorrowful, for he had great possessions.
He had great possession, he had much. And that is like plenty. And that's the thing about celebrities. Celebrities, the Lord know they have a platform. And as a matter of fact, the Lord give them a platform. So you give, as I say, it's the Lord making them spread down and so forth. But when you watch our celebrity, would he give up what he have to do what he's supposed to do?
Which is where that I guess the image that came in my head just now was what I did not talk about was Nick and he walk away sorrowful.
Yeah, you saw you sorrowful.
Yeah. Man, it has so much of platforms where he could actually make money and do stuff on. You don't need in a way. Okay, like people are selling them. Hey, you could go here. You could go to DD. You see if you get it on Revolt TV. That's something controlled by DD about this, right? DD offer him that spot. He could still do YouTube, meaning that he on the about this. But that's for sure how they control is that he knew he can't go nowhere.
Because the control did it too?
Yeah. And even if Didi want to go against with the grain, they would have to put Didi in place too.
Exactly, you got to put him
You
up.
understand?
So verse 23, it say 1923, right? Matthew 1923, it say, then said Yahushua unto his disciples, verily I say unto you, that a rich man shall hardly enter into the kingdom of heaven.
Yeah. Because you see, he wouldn't give up with to see he gain here. You know? He wouldn't give up that. It's like as I said before, mentioned before, you work for this all the years to see it disappear. You didn't want to see that disappear. Plenty of men wouldn't want to see that disappear. Majority of them wouldn't want to see that disappear. Because they already get comfortable here. With the scripture say they receive the what? The consolation. You understand? That just to show you that what you would Nick and what so much? 50 million, 60 million, somebody. Day by day he would just be dropping because he losing everything. And he wouldn't want that happen. Hey, but you see this thing I don't mention here, but the real Jews being black. I don't want to make back and say the Jews white. You know? So you come back and
come back
you
and
know?
do something else.
Yeah, the whitewash them over.
Start to think, and I just as the act say, it goes to prove who it is really control this place. Jake feel they're bossed up and they have a little thing here, so they feel that they control everything. Yeah. And you feel Esau cast up plenty of all the drug lords, plenty of all the who have, you feel Esau cast up that? Caesar running all the home, you feel like I do that?
They want them there because they don't destroy the people.
Yeah. And Esau don't know what it is doing. Esau know it is them Jake Cook selling drugs, doing this, they're killing all their own, they're doing this, feeding their own drugs, or by this. So at the end of the day, they're doing what they're supposed to do. You know?
There's a good example. Kanye. You know, remember back in Kanye early days, it was white people who started AIDS in Africa.
Yeah.
That the next Kanye used to be blasting them.
He went on around George Bush. You call George Bush I think he called George Bush a jackass or something like that.
No, I think somebody did call him a jackass.
No, Obama
called him a jackass.
No, but he went on George Bush. He went on a thing on George Bush and called George Bush something.
I don't
cracker
remember.
or something like that. He
I
called
don't
George
really
Bush.
remember.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You see, when the fine was overdoing it, all of a sudden they put him in rehab. When he come out of rehab, he realized he's a different person now. He's a different person. There must be real break him inside it.
They inject you with something.
I'll be slamming balls in a drawer for a couple of days and the real break him inside it. When he come out, he and Trump is the best friends now.
It was something you saw know about. Oh, he come out and said George Bush doesn't care about black people. He did fight George Bush a good while. But if it's something Esau know about, if it's something Esau always mentioned is mental. There's always talk about diseases and playing with the mental, like depression and so forth. Sometimes Esau ain't gonna beat you, you know.
Because they're going to control it from here.
Yeah, to control it from here. So how they go break you too is breaking you by your mental. If you know just go on Kanye West, just go through a mental breakdown plenty
All
times.
the time. You just disappear.
It disappear, it goes through a mental breakdown. Understand?
I appreciate it.
Just like that what we watching Funky here, them political parties and so forth. People even understand like the levels that come from. How that stem way back from back then. You understand? All of that is just Esau ways are dividing and conquering by.
They already know who going to win.
Yeah, long time.
But they just give everybody the two options.
So to make you have a choice.
Like how I wouldn't, as I say, I wouldn't even be shocked that who already win it. And I hear why I say that. All they notice we promoting, right?
Yes.
Cashless.
Paperless and
Cashless and paperless.
Yeah, cash.
And that is the system. So you follow what he's on.
Yeah.
You have to go down, and that is the way of the future.
Even if any one of them come, they have to
The
follow
same
the trend.
thing, either way.
And I say, you see who promoting it now,
If you
right?
go against it, you believe me, your kingdom will have
Yeah.
You'll get the John F. Kennedy.
Yeah, something.
your kingdom will have if you go against what they going against. I mean, as you can see what they all do. They run everything.
They say that in Revelation, they say, and all who would not worship the beast should be what? Should be put to death.
Can't go against the grain, man.
Yeah. This is the program, this is script I write, and you have to follow that script. You don't like in them soap operas and things, or them series. And then somebody do something out, they find a way to kill the whole show.
Must get rid there somehow.
So they follow my program. I want this program to go cashless. So eventually bring the chip, which is the marketing. Are you not going down that line? I'm kind of way to get rid of it.
You're gonna go on some boat and just so the boat sink. Something.
You don't know.
And one thing Esau have here is on a contract too. See that contract? You see that contract is such a heavy thing too when Esau give it a contract, eh? They must have in fine print, double meaning, fine print, so kind of thing, so that when you sign a contract, they basically will control your life.
You sell your soul.
Sell your soul, they sell your right. So you have to do what it is to say. You understand? Where that?
Yeah, consider what we're talking about earlier on, but when we bring it on here, Matthew 10, starting from 26. Fear them not therefore, for there is nothing covered, and shall not be revealed, and hid that shall not be known. The 27. What I tell you in darkness, that speak ye in light, and what ye hear in the air, that preach ye upon the housetops, and fear not them which kill the body, but are not able to kill the soul. Rather fear him which is able to destroy both soul and body in hell. So one of the things we said earlier on is continuing with the same Nick Buchanan. That he gave up the truth and sell his soul, right? To go back for the money. But then he was only fair for the person that could kill the body. Right? But he wasn't fair for the person that could kill the body and soul.
This case, you don't fear the Lord is a gift.
Yeah.
So it's not something that everybody have.
So for you to turn to save your body and to condemn your soul.
That is also showing all the things that the purpose are front to. Like, hey, we're fighting for this and that. But as soon as they start to lose money, they sell out again.
As soon as it hit you, personally, so it is not affecting you, it's not a problem. They could speak and say whatever it is they want.
So they sell out again. So they go back into the foolish ways. Right now, they must be good beating them in the background, you know.
Of course, you know.
Yeah.
From coming back to bed now.
Yeah, what is he doing, you know? What you want?
I thought I not to do this.
I have a scripture this in Matthew chapter 6, also from verse 19. It says, lay not up for yourself treasures upon earth, where moth and rust do corrupt, and where thieves break through and steal. Right? So it says, lay not up treasures upon earth, where moth and rust do corrupt, and where thieves, because hey, just like we were saying, just like that, you trust into that money, he so sees that, he so sees the assets, he so sees everything, so what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Everybody just commit to a suicide. No, because the mindset, the mindset, the whole heart, everything lay upon that. Them earthly treasures.
You read Mark 8:30, yes?
Nah, I read them Matthew 6.
As you mentioned, that concerning actually, as you said earlier, before you started for it, other things we can see that they can't see. And one thing that, well, of course, besides being controlled, they really can't see what they're doing. They can't see what they're doing.
Talking about the ones who...
Yeah. No, I mean, well, the ones that they're being controlled in such a way. And they think they have a voice, but they don't really have a voice. They don't have a voice at all.
Yeah, nobody have a voice. Even we out here, by the Lord's grace, we have a voice. We understand, but if the Lord will, we wouldn't be able to be out here. And soon we wouldn't be able to be out here.
And the Lord won't shut up that voice. That they wouldn't be able to hear that. And understand, they wouldn't be able to hear his voice no more.
You need to have a piece of photo.
So who the Lord speak through? The Lord speak through his voice, prophet.
Come.
And once the Lord shut up that, you can't hear the Lord's voice no more. Right.
There's they Mark 8 or 7:34. It say, and when he had called the people unto him with his disciples also, he said unto them, whosoever will come after me, let him deny himself, and take up his cross and follow me. You understand what I'm telling you? That denying yourself, go back to what? Your own personal things. Not to say that nothing you want in life you can get. Sometimes I might feel for some lamb, I'd rather deny that. You understand? But when it goes contrary to the scriptures, you have to deny it. You understand? You have to be able to do what right or what the Lord say before your own desires.
So deny yourself too. Denying everything that you want to hold strong to. You understand? That's what you do about online from there.
Yeah. Say, whosoever will come after me, let him deny himself and take up his cross and follow me.
Yeah, take up that cross. That doesn't mean pick up a rosary, you know.
Yeah.
I mean that.
Yeah.
I mean that. That means picking up big burden. You understand?
Because the lowest state.
Yeah, that lowest state, you know.
Or whatever afflictions might
and
come.
so forth. The afflictions and so forth. That is what it means.
I have a picture to go with that. This is Romans 12. I beseech you therefore, brethren, by the mercies of God, that you present your bodies a living sacrifice, holy, acceptable unto powers, which is your reasonable service, and be not conformed to this world.
Be not what?
Be not conformed to this world.
That's a big thing there too. Be not conformed to this world.
But be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind, that ye may prove that what is good and acceptable and perfect will of power.
To be a living sacrifice when you're outside here is to be our You're outside there being our sacrifice. You understand? You're outside there being conformed to the world, because being conformed to the world, you wouldn't be doing this.
I talk about the sacrifice you do outside there. When it's Saturday, you see a lot of people waking up. But same time, a lot of people waking up, a lot of people going to sleep now.
Yeah.
A lot of people doing it actually opposite. They actually going to sleep.
And that is just the Lord. That is just the Lord. You say to give making these celebrities, the people that follow celebrities. Whatever they do too. That is just the Lord that's raising up people to spark off something.
Yeah.
You understand?
This whole Black Lives Matter thing.
Yeah, that's just a spark of things, because at the end of the day, you have to get what the applause of the people answer for.
And that's the kind of fast forward thing too. When you start fast forward and more people start you say, alright, can you choose ready?
They say it's speeding up.
Mobilize thing. The chip taking too long to reach order. Yeah, start something.
Start something, you know. Yeah. As I say, 2020 ain't done yet.
Now halfway
And you
through
don't
and
know
watch
what
all
going
this
on, and you
stuff.
don't know what's going on in 2020. Every month there's something new. Every month there's something going on.
I'm still waiting for the aliens.
Yeah. You understand? So, hey, at the end of the day, don't be conformed to this world. Because this world is what going to pass away. So you put your whole trust and put your whole system into this place. You just trusting, you just believing in something that they just a false belief, false hope. And that is what Esau said in all, and that is go back to like last week, the image, that image they just sell now, but you know that image is on the sell. You understand? So don't be conformed to this place. For example, let's watch Nick Cannon as a perfect example. Speak the truth, lose everything, and have to go back and apologize. So you being conformed to this place, you're not in control of your own thing. In your control, just like that you put all your money in the bank, right? You put all your money in the bank, save up all your money, put all your money in the bank. You make one wrong thing, the bank can seize that.
Which also comes back to the control eventually.
Yeah, who in charge?
Have to conform, or else they could just press delete, control all delete or something.
And that happened to Venezuela. They seized all the gold that was in the World Bank.
Right, yes. But you think it's yours.
And put sanctions on them.
Yes.
So things go be bad on them, like oil will drop and certain things raise and so forth.
A lot of things you put but I think that right here in saying that you could pay your money, save your money, back salary, get it deep, right? And that government could come and say, listen, I got to ensure highway, give me that salary.
They will pay for it.
Yeah, they will get some money.
They get some money for it and then send it somewhere else. But you have to move. You have to move.
I know originally law you can't do that.
Yeah, the lawyer can't do that.
So if you say that yours, but don't go, or don't do this, do that, but in control, somebody else will go on with, because when you access it, come and see that. So what, I don't understand.
Like somebody was,
is yours.
like somebody was saying is that even if you do have water in a place, right, and a standpipe in the perimeter of your place, you have to pay for that standpipe, you have to pay that water bill.
Even though you ain't getting no water in
Even
it.
though you don't have no water connection and so forth.
Sure, that is good. But you're not even supposed to be here,
I got you to now.
what you holding on to?
Or Mark 8 verse 35 it say, for whosoever will save his life shall lose it.
That's who will save your life. Any day, just like we were saying before. Why you going to save your life when you know this place is going to eventually be destroyed and go? Why you going to save your life here for? It makes no sense. It makes no sense. You understand? To find yourself here, how you going to find yourself here? Tell me one way you're going to find yourself here. The only way you're going to find yourself is if you come to what? The truth.
Yeah.
And they come to the full understanding of who he is, what he's supposed to do, and what he's supposed to be keeping and so forth. It's the only way you're going to find yourself. But you're going to find yourself out by putting yourself into a work and trying to make money to find yourself here. When that could eventually disappear.
Trying to build up a kingdom.
Trying to build up a kingdom. Come on.
Like I say, you see, the scripture say, well, use it but not use it. You could get, nobody say you can't have a job, nobody say you can't make money. But don't be too attached to this place, because we know through the scriptures what is going to happen. Just do what you have to do while they're here to get by and get through and so forth.
And then doing what you're doing and working and paying the system and things. Mama said, when down this is always said, yep, you have to pay your dues.
Yeah, because we's captives here, you have to pay your taxes.
Don't do that now.
Say, but whosoever shall lose his life for my sake and for the gospel's, the same shall save it.
And that's the thing. That is where you're supposed to be really in the gospel. Because you don't know, when you start in the gospel, you eventually bring the law back. You know, the kingdom has been building for, it's not here. Yeah, you're going to lose your life here and so forth, you lose everything here, but you know what, you'll gain more with your Abba and your Shai. Way more. Beyond where you can think. Understand?
And you'll be subject to this kind of...
Hey, this place is contaminated and polluted. That's why going back to the Micah, right? Here is so polluted is that the whole, not even pure.
God. And it's not the ones that just give us. The ones that are locked away pure. But the ones that just give us.
The ones that are rotating and so forth. You understand? Well, I mean, yeah, the ones that lock away is the pure, but I mean, the ones rotating like where we go where and so forth and things. Them things mixed up.
Verse 36 it say, for what shall it profit a man if he shall gain the whole world and lose his own soul?
So what will profit a man if he gain the world, right? And lose his own soul? What are going to profit him? That's why some of them celebrities just be like this. You see them doing drugs and heavy drugs and it's a blank of the things they're doing. It's a cut of the things they're doing.
So what they might say, well, why do they want to do that? But they
Yeah, why don't we turn to drugs?
Yeah, all the money they have, but...
Like, it has certain celebrities used to come out and tell them, yo, or like, try not to be what we are. Don't try not to be that. You understand? Don't try to be this. Don't make the fame confused or we just go through the torment. I can't remember who it was just telling people that way. Don't do what it is we was doing. You understand? Because you remember something. Why if I just Jesus said that you have to do like after. Hey, if Esau want you to human traffic a child, you have to do that. And there are plenty of them celebrities right now in that.
They might even wait to rape a child.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what they hire.
When they say jump, you have to see how high.
And then it's kind of come on and say that I sold my soul to the devil. I know it was a crappy deal. At least it came with a few toys like a Happy Meal. You understand that other lyrics?
I'm not sure what you say that quickly. This is Ecclesiastes 12:13. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear God and keep His commandments, for this is the whole duty of man. So you're wasting time, get son. You only have one duty, is the fear for it to command. So then you start getting distracted and lost in that, you're going up wrong road. Jumping on to Romans 13. Let every soul be subject unto the higher powers, for there is no power but of God. The powers that be are ordained of God. Whosoever therefore resisted the power, resisted the ordinance of God. And they that resist shall receive themselves damnation. For the rulers are not a terror to good works, but to evil. Will thou then not be afraid of the power? Do that which is good, and thou shalt have praise of the same.
If I can say that people who just use that scripture and say that means you're supposed to obey the laws of the land. Even if it say, even if the Bible says this, you have to obey the laws of the land. But they don't understand that.
They say be subject to the higher powers, right? For there's no power but of God.
Right, that will say. So they will say that, because this system in charge, we have to do what the system say. But that only goes for when the system telling you to do something. Like, for example, you're driving down the road, the system say wear your seatbelt. Wear your seatbelt. Use wisdom. You understand? If the system tell you lying is good, where you go to go and lie? The scriptures say no, that's wrong. You just have to use discretion. You understand? You wouldn't go and do that against the scriptures, because even that happened in Acts. When it is the system, they tell them, don't teach in their name.
Yeah.
And they tell them what? F away.
Yeah.
You understand?
After we tell them to preach in His name, and of the Apostle Solomon, you see, rather obey God than man.
Can.
You understand?
And you think, as you say, how do we read that scripture wrong? You talk about something related, well, I mean, kind of off topic, but that's not a lot of people can read scripture and you say that's how coming up the road. Somebody read something considered in Exodus 12, right? With the Sabbath, and it says day, and their day is basically dawn to evening, which is 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. And they're using the literal word day and being really day.
They're taking it figuratively.
Yeah, figuratively.
How about this? So this is the Second Peter, I believe it's 3. Second Peter 3 or from 14, right? Second Peter 3 verse 14 is say, wherefore beloved, seeing that ye look for such things, be diligent, and it say that ye may be found of him in peace, without spot and blemish. And now we're supposed to search the scriptures, learn the correct things, and actually do it. You understand? It say an account that the long suffering of our Lord is salvation, even as our beloved brother Paul also, according to his wisdom given unto him, had written unto you, as also in all his epistles, speaking in them of these things which are sometimes hard to be understood. You understand? And that's what the way took out people reading it and they misinterpreting what they're saying and so forth and breaking it down wrong. Because these scriptures, if you don't have the Spirit of the Lord with you, it's hard to be understood. Right? It say, which they that are unlearned and unstable rest. And when you look at the definition of the word rest, it means to, like, in other words, it means to break down something to suit yourself. You understand? Or to break it down the wrong way, in other words. You understand? So they just rest with the scriptures that break it down the wrong way and get their own definition out there or what pleasing to them. Right? It say, which they that are unlearned and unstable rest, as they do also the other scriptures unto their own destruction. Yeah.
Unto the own destruction.
In plantation time too, so you should use the scripture to tell the citizens that listen, this is the way you have to conform. You know, if you go against it, you go to hell.
Yeah, understand?
They had
The slave Bible.
But yeah, the slave Bible.
But it continues straight to the head. Because the plantation Christians and them have it in such a way that you basically look, a lot of people looking forward for every continuing the system that in place here, they go to that.
When you look,
Yeah, I said they go to that. They're not against it. They're not going against the system.
because that's what the teachers teaching them.
Right.
When you look at like I watch like certain documentaries and things, and they show you that all these pastors they just be in satanic cults. I see people that be bigging up TD Jakes. You feel TD Jakes is not sellout? You feel John Wilstein is not sellout? This woman Miles, what's she name? Joyce Myers. She name's supposed to be where she is because she's a woman. You feel she's not sellout?
Which is
Which
is why the back corner a bit.
You feel them is not sellouts? Them is Satanists, you know. They just have a doctrine that they were taught to teach you, but people will still follow them. Why? Because the word's pleasing. What they're saying is true. It's sounding good. So even though how much things they could teach you, really and true. There's certain things, yes, they would say that might be true to an extent, but they not being paid to teach you the correct thing. You understand? That is not their job. Their job is to keep you in a shepherd state.
And those sides say they want to keep it, and they will keep on keeping people up because I know people just go like to. They just wait to see blind shall lead the blind, must have the blind.
Yeah.
You understand? Must have that. You understand what I say? Must have that. Let's jump back into the same.
Yeah.
Let's jump back into Matthew 6, right? It said 20, verse 20. It said, but lay up for yourself treasures in heaven, where neither moth nor rust doth corrupt, and where thieves do not break through nor steal. For where your treasure is, there will your heart be also. You understand? So wherever the treasure is, your heart will be, you know? It said the light of the body is the eye. If therefore thine eye be single, thy whole body shall be full of light. But if thine eye be evil, thy whole body shall be full of darkness. If therefore the light that is in thee be darkness, how great is that darkness? You understand? Verse 24, it said, no man can serve two masters, for either he will hate the one and love the other, or else he will hold to the one and despise the other. Ye cannot serve God and mammon. You understand? Can't serve God and mammon. So you can't want to play your and that's the thing. When you hear the ordinance, who the Lord put first? The Lord put the Father, let me just say the Father first, Son after, then you have man, then you have woman,
Then
right?
sure.
Your wife and so forth. But you just say, you have to serve who? The Lord first. You have to serve the Lord. You can't serve the two. You can't serve the seven. You know what? I can find money and I could serve the Lord at the same time. Then you go on. You can't do that. Because then you focus will be on, then you go here, you're going to be telling us, yeah, we're going to be telling us when the days coming. Wait, boy, fellas, can't come out to do the work. Or fellas, nah, boy, I can't make it, boy. What I want to do, nah, boy, I was going to work.
Yeah, boy. And you see, I've been in a while, boy. What's going on, boy?
Yeah,
You alright?
You're good. And that is the kind of mindset that you will be because you're serving while you're serving something else other than your Shami on Shai. When the Lord should have been your first preference to serve. The Lord was supposed to be your first preference to serve.
I want to hear it.
You understand? But you put everything else in front of the Lord and expect and want the Lord to put a hedge around you. What the Lord do this, what the Lord do that for you. But you're not putting the Lord first.
But then you put in that first, you make it a master. You say you can't serve two masters.
Yeah.
Just, you know.
I want there.
Yeah, go ahead.
You say Matthew 6, I'll start from 30. I'll start from 30. Matthew 6 verse 30 say, wherefore, if the Most High so clothe the grass of the field, it say which today is and tomorrow is cast into the oven, shall he not much more clothe you, O ye of little faith? Right? It say therefore take no thought, saying, what shall we eat, or what shall we drink, or wherewith shall we be clothed? For after all these things do the Gentiles seek. They say after all these things, it's not to say like it isn't, you know, you might need something, you want to work for it and so forth. But they're under, as it's called in the industry, that paper trail. You understand? Get money.
Yeah.
Get rich or die trying. That's all their mind is focused on. Just chasing the dollar. You understand? It's true you had to work, you had to be able to buy certain things, the Lord has provided accordingly. But it's not about just trying to make it, as you say, and let's go.
Yeah,
Right.
like for instance, you have to live. Meaning you would have to work, you have to get things to make money and so forth. However, you're making money, like just say you make it in investments. You have to work. You're not saying no, you have to support your family.
But you can't worship it.
But you wouldn't worship or you wouldn't put that all the time. You wouldn't put that in front of who? The Lord.
Can.
Because in an instant, the Lord could take away anything
Give
from
it
you.
anything.
Yeah.
Nowadays you see that often. It's at certain places they get disasters, people lose everything in an instant.
Remember Jonah put everything in else. And when the Lord went them with him, he tried to run and went them with him. He come right back.
3 days in our fish belly.
Yeah.
But he said,
They say verse 32, it say for after all these things do the Gentiles seek. It say, for your heavenly Father knoweth that ye have need of all these things. Right? It say, but seek ye first the kingdom of the Most High and his righteousness, and all these things shall be added unto you.
Yeah, so seek what? Seek what?
It say, but seek ye first the kingdom of the Most High.
Yeah, that is what you're supposed to be seeking first. The kingdom of the Lord. That is where your treasure should be laid upon, the kingdom of the Lord. Not on this place here. That is where you're supposed to be seeking. You can't be putting everything else. And that's the thing. That all goes back to this. It's come like a boss, right? When they now work. When they now work, right? You see, it have men who will show diligence to the work. No matter who it is around them, right?
Can.
No matter who it is around them, they will show diligence. But then you have the workers
Yeah.
who only work
Pull
when the boss are wrong, you know, like, yeah, coming by them, you know? Or like when other people are wrong that you know you're supposed to work, you will work. And that is the thing, that that is not all your mindset should be to the Lord. You understand? Your mindset should be all that you're moving. Not because you have to see something to believe, or you have to see this to you'll do that. Nah. Don't be in that mindset. Whether
It say verse 34, it say, take therefore no thought for the morrow. For the morrow shall take thought for the things of itself. It says, sufficient unto the day is the evil thereof. And that don't mean that because you're taking it off for tomorrow, that means you want to spend all your money now and tomorrow go deep. You know, people doesn't know how to use discretion. You understand?
That's how they use. Yeah, discernment, your wisdom, and how you're dealing with certain things. You know, you just not because you hear that you just go and run and speak. No, the Lord just telling don't put things in front of him. Let him be first. Don't be like them jakes on them before. Well, still no. But that's saying like them jakes. Before Moses, they put everything in front of the Lord. That's why when Moses went up on top, they went to the next goal one time. You understand?
Because the value things what I see.
Yeah, the value things what I seen.
Just like you say, that's what I was doing. Whatever I do, money.
You see, and that's what the next thing too that the Lord saying, go get a new sign. So watch all the things that the Lord gave us a sign before. What some of the things that the Lord gave us a sign before? Just imagine, them was in the wilderness and so forth, and kind of the wonders the Lord worked for them today.
Yeah,
and as the instant Moses disappeared, they're gone.
Evelyn. The Most High giving you food every day, man. Time for the Sabbath, giving you a double portion. Right, so that you don't have to be like, but yeah, everything is just, and then he's saying the cloud by day, fire by night. See these things.
You know the funny thing is, in the wilderness they didn't even have to work. The Lord was just feeding them. They didn't even have to work.
Nothing. Feeding them. Yeah, he said no. But oh gosh. The thing is, as you say, Lord, which is anything to do. That is how the way this set up this system and the programming. You have videos, you have money, gold, king. So when you're small and you are youth man, and you're watching this, I want to be like this person. You only focus on what? On the money. Take your focus away on what the main prize is.
So they are dream.
So long ago, life was so simple. I had cattle, you had goats, you had sheep, you had thing. So listen, you didn't follow goats, you had cattle,
The barter system.
but there wasn't no big rundown thing with I want to get no. When they say Job was rich, there was no a Fort Knox for a whole and then
He was rich in cattle. They had gold too, but
Yeah.
they were also rich in cattle and all these different things, like herd and sheep and so
they
forth.
said cattle and the land, I think he have, that's what make him richer.
But if I remember, scripture say, well, train a child in the way. They just train our children now to want to idolize celebrities, so that when they grow old, that's the lifestyle that they will chase. You understand? That's the program, that's the image of the system.
Right, yeah. The system.
You understand? Since from the time of the Willie Lynch, that's generational programming going all the way down, you know. So that's not something that will break very easy.
This is the way and that is it.
Because most parents, that's what they just teach. Everybody in society, most of them, that's what they just teach. When your children go to school, they're affected by other children who being taught that. So that programming bombarding you from every aspect. You understand? It's hard to, the Lord had to be with you to get out of that programming.
Even coming through was a hard thing.
Yeah, the Lord had to be with you to get out of that programming because it's everywhere. It's everywhere. That programming everywhere.
Deep way, yeah. As you say earlier on, that's why you always want to control the mind. What you control that, you control everything.
Who you feel was the ones who invented psychology? All them like studying people and understanding how people is work and trying to manipulate them is Esau. Esau is the ones who big on psychology. Yeah. I even make that point the other day, and I was saying that people who just be deep into psychology, majority of them just can't be scriptural properly. They can't be spiritual. Because everything that happened in life, they never want to watch it from a spiritual aspect. They always want to watch it from a psychological aspect. Yes, this man crazy, so he have this post-dust mental order. So why can't he have spirits on him?
Yeah.
You understand? There's always some kind of psychological...
Some explanation for
right, some kind of psychology. That psychology does play with your mind, you know. And people doesn't understand that.
That's why he sort of plenty the tablets just play with your pin and gland and thing now. Because they know once a week in our mind and so forth. Easy. That's why there's always be promoting a particular thing on TV. You know, once you portray that right through into your mind, you'll feel comfortable now, but you know, like that easy to deal with, like these lesbian and gays and so forth. They keep on pumping it out, like recently they had a big talk with Netflix. People was protesting onto Netflix and telling them, hey, Netflix, not every movie you make, you have to put gay people in it. Netflix want to make a statement stating that, hey, we try to not be biased and so forth, so
Everybody,
that diversity. I know that was a long talk about diversity and all this other madness, but I just them
means
pumping that image
programming.
on the people because they know Netflix is what the number one streaming site for movies and so forth. So the more the children come, the more people go, it's easier to control. It's the same way we were painting that image, small watching TV and hearing things on radio. That way we do hear the truth about it. Alright, quick example. Christopher Columbus. You grew up thinking Christopher Columbus was what? A good person?
Yeah, can't.
Yes, he come. Yeah, you always hear the stories that he discover Trinidad and so forth. And so you grew up thinking, well, hey, there's a good person, he discovered Trinidad, but it's not knowing when you do get to hear the truth.
He was a brave explorer.
Yeah. When you do get to hear the truth, he was wicked no less.
After somebody that same thing about the same argument you had when he started. Oh, what's the big thing about it? Saying he was a good. I said, listen, the book that you read that he's good, he had a part to play in it that he could have write.
Yeah, you can write.
They can't write. So if I'm telling my story, I will always tell the story to look good.
To look
I
on
will
your side.
never tell the story to look bad.
God.
He tried to look at that right, but not the language that he was coming
right.
with.
But the language that was in there, he coming with, right? This is what when he went back to Europe, this is where they write his books. And it's only books that everybody was told to read.
That way the conquest.
Right.
Like the journey of where you went and so forth now.
And if you only been taught this one thing,
You must believe it's true.
when it comes this point now, oh yeah, Christopher Columbus was a good fellow, man.
Like for instance, like it's facts that when they say when you come to Hispaniola and so forth, when you come to all the sites here, you come with two Hebrew scholars.
Yeah, yes, sir.
He had also come with two Hebrew scholars because he did already know when he come here, these people are speaking one.
Hebrew.
Because how we get a record? He read Ezra's.
God.
And he mentioned that that he would Ezra's they talk about the tribes coming across here
And
on
talk
this
to
side.
America and
Because
so
when he was
forth.
coming up, when they say, oh, he was sailing to India and but no, he already knew what he was coming.
Use the Bible to navigate.
Yeah. You understand?
And they say to one of the Hebrew scholars, he bring show you that people kill out here.
It's Hebrew.
That's Hebrews. They might look, but I mean, real different, but then child real different, but
So that's the thing.
Hebrews.
Why would he come with Hebrew? Why would he come with Hebrew scholars for Hebrew talk? Why would he come? Why would he come with that if the people are speaking Spanish already? Come on.
And people doesn't catch that, you know. When you look at the parts that were taken over from the Americans and so forth, or from the British, they more speak English, and the other tribes that speak Hispanic, they was more under the Spaniards. You understand? Because that is what they had to adapt from the masters.
Yeah, like for instance, Haiti just was speak what French, because who there was need more the French. You understand? So they had to follow what the master it is what thing, but Christopher Columbus had a big play from majority of these countries on the side there. Yeah. So going back to what we were saying, this is 1 John chapter 2 verse 14. Verse 15. It says, love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. For if any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him. And it's that is just as plain as it can be. There ain't no big breakdown. I just do love the world. Not saying that you have to let's go back to what you're saying. You have to abide. Meaning that they're here and you have to work to pay a mortgage, you have to pay, but yeah, you have to work and so forth. But are you going to love the world and love the things that are in the world? No, we won't. We won't, and we will never will. Because the things of the world go against what the Father is really doing.
The world is temporary.
Yeah.
But it's just same paper money, whatever went wrong. Going to a microchip, just the same paper money. That paper, you had to use it to wipe your bottom.
Yeah. Just like what went on in Venezuela when America put the sanctions, what went on with the paper dollar?
Nothing.
You see all on the streets.
There was nothing.
All on the streets was getting flooded out.
Paper you printed on was worth more than the value of it.
This is 1 John 2 verse 16. No. It says, for all that is in the world, the lust of the flesh and the lust of the eyes and the pride of the life is not of the Father, but is of the world. You understand? So all the things of this thing is just of the flesh. That is not of the Father, and will never be of the Father. Because at the end of the day, hey, everything that of this world go against the Lord. Just because of the person who is in charge. The man who is in charge is who you will call what? Who you will say you will call Satan. Who you will call Lucifer. You understand? So obviously they will do the things, and that is an big matter, but it doesn't show obviously, and people know that Lucifer and Satan would do what? The opposite of what the Lord doing, but that is what Esau doing.
They didn't know who Lucifer really is.
Yeah, they even know who Lucifer really is, but just saying now,
Yeah.
that obviously, so what is the so-called white man doing? Not the opposite of what the Lord doing. He doing it too. If the Lord say go right, Esau will go left. If the Lord say go up, Esau will go down. If the Lord say jump, Esau will want to walk. You understand? That is just what it is. That is being the serpent that he is.
Purposely, yeah?
Yeah.
Without even matter put much effort into it. I'll scripture for you. It said in James 4 verse 4, it say, ye adulterers and adulteresses, it say, know ye not that the friendship of the world is enmity with the Most High? They say, whosoever therefore will be a friend of the world is an enemy of the Most High.
Which one is that?
Huh?
Which one?
Like James 4:4.
4:4.
Alright?
Go ahead, pick it up.
Yeah, they say if he's if he's a friend of the world, he's an enemy of the Most High. And what the scriptures say in John, it say, ye are my friend if you do what? If you do whatsoever I command you. So if he's actually a friend of the Lord, you do the things of the Lord. If he's a friend of the world, you do the things of the world. You can't be both.
Even going back to what you say, can't serve two masters. Just as good, like you say. Because you go love one and hate the other.
Can.
But that even goes to that, because if he's a friend of the world, then you love this space. So how you go love what the Lord? Then how you go love what does the Lord say? What the Lord say, come back to do what? Destroy. So if you love the world, you don't want to hear that?
Can. You want to stay.
Yeah, you want to stay. But
As you were saying before about Esau and was against. Right? This is Genesis 25, 22, and the children struggle together with her. Right? And you know the story going later around. The two children with Esau and Jacob. And they were struggling already back then in a womb. And now in this earth, where Jacob is like the sand in the sea. Right? Which you can't number. You think we have a struggle now? People more struggle now than then?
And if I can say, like, even now they struggle with the righteous.
that's
They
right.
strive against the righteous.
That's right. So the struggle is still there. And that doesn't show forever to it.
Forever. From inside the womb straight to the end.
Is it?
Yeah.
Right. I bring this one. It say, verse 17, 1 John 2 verse 17, and the world passeth away, and the lust thereof. But he that doeth the will of God abideth forever.
Can.
You understand? So them that do the will of the Lord shall abide forever. Right? Yeah, you will.
Romans 13:11, and that knowing the time that now it is high time to wake out of sleep. For now is our salvation nearer than we believe.
I don't think all they need more than all they're seeing right now.
Yeah.
You understand? They're actually seeing, as I said, let's go back to we start with the celebrities. Basically telling only the truth now. No more lies. All they're getting flat out as this. People all the so-called look up to, giving all it now. You understand? Hitting all the truth. So now it's high time to we could have sleep, but then again high time too, because we see what the prophecies playing out. Like the others reading, they're talking about this is how the world not even at a balance, right? And how everything crumbling. It's that climate, everything change, everything's at a
long way.
Yeah, everything's at a go different.
Sahara does here for
Yeah.
months.
Yeah, so you're seeing everything deteriorating, the space is about to crumble.
Collapsing.
Yeah.
Verse 12, the night is fast spent, the day is at hand. Let us therefore cast off the works of darkness and let us put on the armor
Yeah,
of
so
light.
to power with the dark, all of the things gonna do. All this go and vote and party and the power, that's bullshit. And come back to you about shimmy outside. You understand? Come back to the truth, because we soon we're out of here. You understand? So, hey, so with that, we give our praises to Yahweh, Hashem Yahushai, Hashem Rakapadash. We sit down and see the apostles and elders of great mercy and well. our teachers, our pastors in the street, and we say salutation. So we are come out, say push on and say day and day out. You know, counseling season, we say Shalom.
Shalom.
We say my what to Lababel and my what to the tutors, what to all the students and so forth.